a step, can't turn back now. We know that there's no room for doubt. No, we can't turn back now. I see danger in your eyes. They know we'll burn down the night. Coming just like the sunrise. You know that we gonna light it up tonight. We gonna light it up, babe. Tonight we gonna light it up just like the sunrise. We gonna light it up now.
Devil in a red dress. Call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang, bang, got my hand on the trigger. The devil in a red dress. Call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang, bang, got my hand, bang, got my hand. Call devil in a red dress. Call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang, bang, got my hand on the trigger. The devil in a red dress. Call 911, I'm a killer. You know I hate to confess. Bang, bang, got my hand, bang, got my hand. Call
What is going on, guys? Welcome to the stream. Hopefully everything worked. I have not got any pings that it's anything out over Discord yet, so we're just gonna smile and wave. So anyway, welcome to a Sunday night stream here from Lazy Modding. Hopefully you guys have had a great weekend so far, and hopefully that's gonna continue on into tonight. So yeah, so we're just gonna get kind of rolling here. We're not gonna do anything too major thing tonight. We're just gonna kind of have some fun, and we're gonna kind of just chill and enjoy the stream. So, comment is open, or the chat section, whatever you want to call it, it is open. I do have it pulled up. I am watching it. So y'all feel free to drop. I'm not live in Discord. No one ever really joins, so that's just one less thing I have to have my PC process while we're doing all this. So hopefully you guys are having a great one. I don't know how long we'll go for tonight. Probably not much more than an hour. And I have my reasoning behind that. I've been doing a lot of in-depth study on all of the what you want to call them, like analytics, so like videos and stuff. And I've noticed after an hour long stream, things really start kind of just dropping off. Um, so I'm just gonna try not to do that to myself. Turn the drive off here. I'm just gonna do an hour, maybe an hour or 15, depending on, if things are in the mood or yada yada. Um, but yeah, so we're just gonna kind of just chill, hang out. Y'all feel free to ask questions, drop comments, whatever y'all got, cause we're here. So we're just gonna kind of just chill. And we are getting some weed spraying done here. We got this sprayer, and then we leased a 4940 that's out hitting some of our bigger fields. It's just a little bit more efficient on the long stretch flats. So we are also wrapping up one of our first cuts. Oof. Um, Here I need to apparently move this tractor out of the way. So, uh, come on, grab a gear, let's go. Come on, you can do it. Okay, well, we got that done. So, we're gonna wrap up baling. Kind of had to babysit the sprayers. So yeah, we have a lot of auto drive happening right now. So we got some manure being hauled out as we talk, and then our 7R here is gonna be dropping some hay off in our steel barn here, which works really nicely. If you ever get auto drive set up to where it works picking up hay, that is a giant time saver. I will say that. Like, that was the best thing I ever figured out how to make it do. So, hopefully, I don't know if I'll run in this truck or not. Barely missed the truck. But, yeah, so we're just wrapping up. We got like 17 bales off of, I think, grass field 4 is what we call it. It's this field here. And then we're going to get quite a few off this field. I'm not sure exactly how many. But and then next cutting will probably likely be these two here, I'd assume. This one's actually ready to go. I just haven't cut it yet. Haven't cut it in an actual long while. And then this one and this one are like freshly cut. So, yeah. So, yeah. So we're just gonna hang out, kind of chill, mess around, do things. Feel free to talk, chit chat, whatever, yeah. So, hopefully everything sounds good. Been trying to like find the right settings between videos and streaming. And unfortunately they don't use the same settings. So, uh, yeah. So I tried to make sure I got everything in OBS changed over to what I need for streaming and not what I need for. What is this? Oh, it's turning around. So, okay. Of course, they have to use the same path, eh? Sheesh. So, that way the 8R is out knocking out some weeds here. Um, and then I don't know why that truck's even running. We're not gonna haul grain right now. And then go here and move this bale out of the way. I didn't really mean to get behind on grabbing these bales. Most time I try to grab them all before it starts on the outside rounds. But the spreader, the sprayer kept getting caught in trees. And so I had to kind of babysit it for a little while. And I just got behind. Yay me, right? But, yeah. So we're just gonna hang out, kind of chill. Knock a couple hours out or watch hours out. We're getting close. Y'all have been fantastic lately. Watchability's been through the roof. So I'm hoping to hit that 4,000 hours in the next week or next week. But I will say we once we hit that, we'll probably slow a little bit down on the streams, and that's just a personal take of mine. I absolutely enjoy doing live streams, but the issue is it's like the consistency of it is just so off, like not forecastable at all. So it makes it a little bit tricky trying to figure exactly out how I want to go and uh, do it. So like I think a stream like once every 2 weeks will do a lot better than trying to put two streams in over 2 weeks combined. Um, that's what I've noticed a lot of people that aren't full time, YouTube people are doing is they're not doing like a stream every day kind of thing, which I could not do. I mentally don't have it right now. So that's why tonight I'm only doing like an hour 15 is I just don't really want to go much longer than that, unfortunately. But yeah, so we're like last time I checked, we're at like 3,833 watch hours or something. Like we are extremely close. So uh, like we're getting really close. And I'm gonna drop another episode of Tahitian this week. I don't have it recorded yet, but I don't know when I'll record it. It honestly probably won't drop till later this week. Now that I'm thinking about it, unless I can do it like late Monday night or late Tuesday night. That might happen. Then we'll drop it on Wednesday. I don't know. We'll see. There'll be another one out this week some point. Hopefully y'all will smash that one out of the ballpark as well. So, that has been my like best video as far as like gameplay goes to date. So, yeah, I I was a little cautious doing that because the last time I tried it on No Creek, it turned out good. I don't trying to make these videos is hard for me just because like I don't do all the role play stuff like a lot of other people do and stuff like that. So just trying to like narrate this crap as it goes is like not the most enjoyablest thing for me. And like I'm always playing single player, so that also doesn't help matters any. So yeah, well we'll make it just fine. It's just been a little doing those videos sometimes makes it a little weird. I can't lie. Sorry, I'm like looking at YouTube as I'm doing this right now. Yeah, we're 3,833, and we need 4,000 hours for like true status thingy on YouTube. So, but like the last 28 days, we've done 500 hours of watch time, which is insane. And then 5.6 thousand views, 67 subscribers. Like I'm telling you, it's been off the charts. So, like, legit, really good. Like, just bring this over here. Like y'all blew this freaking video out of the ballpark. Like only for 847 views and we have 50.1 watch hours is like just insane. So I was a little hectic because it kind of flattened off right there, then just kind of took off. So, but yeah, I thank y'all for that. That helps me a lot in terms of wanting to do another episode. Like I very much base off of what I do off the success of Sorry, I had to respond to a text real quick. This courseplay will keep you all entertained for the time being. Oh, I forgot to set up this. My bad. So whenever you set up auto drive to like unload the bales, you gotta like set up a courseplay course for it to trigger. So that's what I did right there. Yeah. Alright, I'm back. Apologies for that. I just had to respond to that rather quickly there. So anyway, that dude's gonna do that. Left to feel a little bit more messy than I like, but the yield was incredibly high. And honestly, every rake I was trying to get it to look good was just not working. So yeah. So the outside row cleaned up pretty good because it was a lot thinner, but this inside row was really stinking thick compared to what I normally want to be trying to run a baler through. So I'm gonna run over here and grab this 8R. We'll take it out of this field. And put it in this field. We're just trying to yeah, cannot speak. Can I get all these weeds knocked out of before we have to start barley harvest here next month. So we're getting there. We got a lot of acres to cover, but we've got a lot done already. The big sprayer's helping out tremendously. So I mean, like the big sprayer did field 19, field 20, and 21, and then the pull behind did this field and this field here. So once that big sprayer gets down to 21, and then we can stick it onto 12, 13, and then actually we'll probably put the tractor version on 12 and 13, and then go and put the big one up here because this is a little bit more open and easier to turn. So yeah, so we're just gonna let this stream kind of just roll. Clearly another night of not fantastic things. So Hello, Simulation Farm. Sorry, I was not in the chat window. So I apologize. I don't know how late these are, but I do apologize. Hey, from Simulation Farms. Hey to you as well. John Deere 8320. I saw the 8020 in the thumbnail and thought I better stop. No, I'll take it. You know, you're more than welcome. Uh, but that thumbnail's from like 3 months ago. When I was just creating the other thing, I have like 8 thumbnails I can just pick one from. So just because that shows one thing, it doesn't necessarily mean that's what it's gonna be. Like, you know, this thumbnail, because I think it showed like me like doing tillage or something. I'm like, and it's May. I'm not tillage right now. Like I say, I just clicked one and went with it. So that thing can knock that fella out in no time. Next month is going to be a nightmare of hauling. I will say that. We'll have at least two, maybe three trucks running, probably for entirety of 2 days, hauling corn and beans. Like we got 2 million liters of each. That thing really just said, "Get out of my way." Holy crap, that was hilarious. Um, don't flip, don't flip. Shh, I thought it was about to flip. Uh, yeah, so we got a lot of corn beans we'll haul out next month. Should make quite a bit of money from that. Yeah, I mean, honestly, beans are almost at the max. Like, I could haul a load or two of beans, and it wouldn't necessarily hurt too bad. But uh, we're good on money where we're at right now. I just leased that one sprayer, so once we're done with it, I'll just send it back. I just wasn't gonna take a loan out for that sprayer just to have it for this one time here. So, and no, there is not. It has not worked 1,600 acres. Uh, yeah, it has definitely has not worked that many acres. I I was talking to Thunder about the bug, and the way I kind of he said it was like, so basically, since it's like a see and spray kind of sprayer, um, each of like the sensors have its own work area. And what it's doing is it's taking the work area that's the entire like the width of it, and multiplying that by each of the work areas. So it's like an enormously large factor compared to what it should be. I mean, don't get me wrong, it definitely has a couple hundred acres on it, but not 1,600. So hopefully that fix will come at some point. So don't have to spray this barley field, which I'm glad of because you know it's almost ready to go anyway. But there was like no weeds in that thing. Actually, that's corn, but down here is the barley field. Interesting. Is interesting to whatever you said interesting. So, so we're gonna take this one down and go knock out that other couple acres that we have to get done. That thing will probably end up saying 3,000 acres by the time we're done. So hopefully we have enough herbicide. I don't really want to have to go get a truckload of herbicide. Just like we use maybe 4,000 liters of herbicide a year. Like especially with these seed spray sprayers, which both of these are that are on. One that's on this is a see and spray, and then the one that the tractor, the 8R, is pulling is also a see and spray. We do have another one that's not a see and spray. I just don't really want to put it on. We'll probably end up selling it anyway. The goal is to buy one of these eventually, probably this summer or fall, whenever we get the money to clear it. And then we'll probably sell the 2 pull behinds just because it's. I don't like having to have the 8R tied up, and that's the only tractor that has row crops on it right now. Well, I have others that have row crops on it, but not to pull that. So, yeah. So, anyway, we're going to take this dude down the road. I don't know if it has flashers. I actually really don't know. No, it doesn't. So, we're just going to throw the hazards on and call it good. So, kind of just floating down the road here. I'm actually going to stop here and check and see if we have any herbicide in the shed here. I don't know if we do or not. My cold storage shed's running a little empty, I can't lie. Now we get 2. Now we got a little bit in here. 214 liters, 2,000 liters. Yeah, definitely have enough to fill it. Fill that dude up. I don't know what happened here. I think collision's got the best of the tanks. Those need to be emptied out into the trailer and put into the storage tank that's behind the barn. I don't have a storage tank for the herbicide. I say we don't use enough of it to justify having a ton of it on hand. All I want is a good, decent skid steer. All I want's, just a decent, somewhat normal skid steer that's not base game crap or glitchy as heck. All I want. Too hard for that, I guess. I think I can just pull it close and it'll work. Can't remember how I filled this. It was like 2 hours ago when I filled it. I just can't. Done too many things since that moment. Control R to refill. Okay. There's refilling. And we'll just grab what that one there. Dang, 99% full. That should do the trick. It's, we somehow covered 1,600 acres with 2,000 liters. Yeah, it would be like 2,000 liters of herbicide. Doing pretty efficient. That's according to the extension thing. That's 7 liters an acre. So not terrible. So we're just gonna fly here. Hopefully there's not a car coming. I know there's not any cars coming into the opposing lane. So the only issue about trying to get this one field that's off to the right cut is the fact that it's like it's grass. It's not like planted or anything. So like when you mow it, the field just gets a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger. So yeah, I don't know how to. We'll probably cut it and just come through with a plow and plow it over and then replant it back with grass. Well, I'm sure it probably needs plowing anyway. It probably needs lime too, I'd assume. So we're just gonna yank right into here. Yeah, I cannot wait till we actually own this and not just leasing one. It'll help so much. I mean, not that we use, like, really we only use it like once a year. But like, just the efficiency of it is off the charts. Like, I would much rather have this thing than a pull behind. Cost effective? Probably not. Does it save a lot of time? Yeah. And also, we're not in a bind if we have to use the 8R on something else. Although we do have a 9R now, so it doesn't really matter. But, you get the memo. Yeah, why can't you not generate? I don't get why it can't generate. I know why there's an error, but okay. I just don't not want to. I don't have GPS on it, or I would. Oh, okay. I see what's going on now. We're now. Okay. That's how it's gonna be, okay? So I randomly get this error that it just like freezes up mouse things. So just hit save and just restart and we'll. So and we're just gonna go here and hit quit game. Yes, I do really want to quit. And we're just gonna let it restart because that's what you kind of have to do in this situation. And hopefully it didn't, destroy the save game. Welcome to the life of having a giant map. And it did not. I'm actually gonna go change a keybind while I'm thinking about it. So, yeah. So we'll let that load. Y'all, if you guys don't follow on Facebook, we will be having like a FFA tribute mod that will drop sometime later this week. Ahead of National Convention. For those of you that know that what that is, I started this last year and I just kind of want to keep it going. So this year it's gonna be flag pack. Basically, it's just got the letter mark and then the emblem on two different flags. So nothing too big, just something that pays a little bit of tribute. So I was an FFA for all my high school years, so uh, played a big role in me. So just highlighting that a little bit. So, but yeah, if you guys don't follow me on Facebook, you probably really should. That's where I do majority of my stuff from. So, yeah. So, I don't know what else to talk about while the game loads. I'm bored. I can't lie. So, y'all have been pretty good. I ain't gonna complain about this stream. Like I said, it probably won't last for very long. Oh, honestly, it might last less than an hour. Just not a ton of want. 32. Y'all have got close to 3 hours watch time, so I can't really complain. Yes, this is exactly how long it takes every time I want to play the game. So, hence to why I kind of play it for a while. Perfect. Now we can go. Okay. So we will try this again. I am going to back this truck up a little, so maybe it will not. constantly be in the way. Maybe, we'll see. Then we'll take this and get it en route to the UGA to sell it. And then we'll get that going back in a minute. I'm gonna get over here to sprayer. I have a lot of implements and stuff. Maybe now we can get the course to start. There we go. Just weird errors, I guess. So we're just gonna first waypoint and we'll let that dude go off. Do its thing. Yeah, so this is our 9R that we do have now. It will probably be on the grain cart for most of the time. Just because I think the grain cart's honestly a little big for the 8R anyway. And then we do have the K9 attachment for it for the blade. That will also be getting. So this will likely be our silage tractor at the same time. So got a lot going with it. So just gonna tap back to our 8R here, wherever it's at. Not there. That's not it. That's not it. That's a 7R. Okay, I thought I edited this truck. Or this tractor. So we'll take off and we'll go take this dude across the road. Real quick. Like literally when I say across the road, I mean like we gotta take it across the highway and get it back to work. So our little back roads that we made, because this is all one giant field. And I did not feel like having that giant of a field, unfortunately. So here we are. Now we have like our own little back roads all the way back through these field back here. And let's drive right here. Go around this place and then make this turn. No cars. So we did do a bit of some groundwork over here on a couple of these fields over here over the winter. Just to make them a little bit more better for, um, just doing stuff on. So we combined 12 and 13 together. They just had some weird angles that were making it a nightmare for anything else. So it's not a whole lot of weeds in these fields, but it's enough that we'll just hit the sprayer real quick and be on our way. So, like I said, course play comes in very handy for this type of stuff. So, mainly because I just don't get a whole lot of enjoyment about spraying. I'll do other field work, but I just don't really like spraying. Especially herbicide, it's just like, eh. Like, I really don't think the weeds have that big of an impact, personally. But it is what it is, what it is. I was curious to see how it was going to handle the pond, but it looks to be handling it decent. So we'll let that dude cook. And we also sometime build a new shop that we won't have to have everything sitting outside as far as like semis and stuff go. I'm trying to debate whether to put it here or demo those buildings, build it there, and then put like more of our cold storage stuff back here. I don't know yet. I don't even know which building I want to build yet. I just know I need one built because, I don't enjoy having stuff sitting outside. Like, I mean, that one's not bad. I just don't want to have an easy way to pull semis in and out of it. Like, that's my big. Like, a couple of these semis, I don't mind if they sit outside, but like the T800 over there, like, that's kind of one of our bigger, nicer rigs. So I kind of wanted to. I haven't had the chance to make a shed yet where it would be like really nice like this one is. I spent a lot of time on this dude. Every wood beam's textured, everything has different colors. So I don't know if this thing will ever be released or not, but it's got like 4 different color selections on it. So you have your roof, you have your upper walls, you have your lower walls, and you have your trim colors. So you do a lot of different things with that one. Like I said, I just haven't had a whole lot of time to do anything else with it. And that is a long shed. This was the one I was kind of aiming at, just because, you know, it's got like a couple of these side doors that would work out pretty well. But so if y'all have like favorite shops, like drop them in the comments. Like I'm seriously like I've yet to find one that has me completely sold on one, because all of them I don't have like a favorite. Like, I mean, this one's nice and everything. It's just like I could definitely see us building it just like right here, and then having extra storage on the back side here. I mean, that leaves enough room that we can get trucks in and out anyway. We'll see. I have faith that it will work out. I mean, it also would fit in fairly decent up here as well, and just kind of have it face off this way. All the shop doors are that way. So I wish there was more color combinations on it. But I mean, like that takes up pretty much the entire footprint of every other shed that we have right now. So that'd be quite a bit of work. So yeah, so that's where we sit. I love to build my own. I have a project in Blender saved. I just have not had time to actually finish it. So, but yeah, so need to pull these trailers out of here before they get swamped by hay. But we're almost up to 200 round bales. So yeah, that should supply us for a little while at least. So, preferably, I'd like to have this entire shed full of round bales. Like, that's my goal. But will it happen? I don't know. I don't know if we'll have that much grass ground or not. That field will yield a lot. I mean, I don't know how many fields we actually pulled off of this field, but like that one should yield quite a bit. So, oops, did not mean to jump in that. How many did it yield? 56 minus 17. I turned my math brain off. 39, and then so that field should probably yield like probably close to 150, I'd assume. Yeah, probably close to 150. Depends on the the fertilizing stage of it. So yeah, that's what my life basically consists of is how do I make this thing do this, and then look at it statistically. Dang, did I already get all the bales out of that field? That was quick. I guess it's hauling 15 at a time, so it's like 2.5 loads. Oof, brakes. But I don't see one out there, so dang. Now we'll go right onto the put one of these tractors on the manure spreader. Probably this one because it's got the Pro Compact on it, and then we'll hit these fields with some fertilizer. Let them grow back and get ready to go again. Fun times. I have no clue what is happening there. Kind of annoying, can't lie. Man, we were so full at dropping another bale. Like 200 liters short of, almost 100 liters short of another bale. Dang. We're at 806. 56 on the count. 183 bale size. Not too shabby. Yeah. I think there's some leftover hay in this field, so we'll just swing in there and there should be more than enough in there, and we'll just literally dry the baler down to the barn and kick the bale out there. So I need to get it set up to where like the tractors can come in from the north and go into it instead of having to like do a big loop. I think that would save a lot of time. This tractor also needs to be refueled big time. There we go. So like right now, like if the tractors bring hay in from the north or the south, I guess, whatever you want to call it, it has to go down, loop around, and then come back, spin around. And then if it needs to go back the way it came, it has to go and do another loop. So yeah, not the most efficient setup, unfortunately, but you know, when I set it up, it was coming in from the south or the north. I don't know why I feel like this side's the north for some reason. I don't know why I can't get that on my head. So, hello, Jason. Welcome to the stream. Anyway, we're gonna go fill this up. We're gonna put the, you know, the other baler's a little sitting in the weather, so it don't really matter a whole lot. But just stick this baler back in the shed. This is our older baler anyway, so she'll break probably break that 200 bales this year, or 1,000 bales this year. I don't see why it wouldn't break 1,000 bales, which is a lot in FS terms. So, yeah. We'll leave the one field that we talked about earlier to cut for a later date. I just don't think it needs to be cut right now. We're desperate for hay and I needed to fit it into like cutting. I wouldn't have an issue cutting it, but you know, I'm fairly confident that we'll have enough hay. And then silage will probably also be a pretty worthy this year, as it normally is. I did plant a little bit more than we normally do. Ran a little short compared to where I wanted to be last year. So, but yeah, so. Oh, well, that's interesting. Didn't realize that it actually did that. Oops. My bad. So I'm just gonna drive off of here. I forgot these tires aren't broke out, nor are the baler's tires. I kind of forgot the alfalfa had a tire damage to it, so I'm gonna stop this tractor before it takes off again because I don't want to have to go track it down. I'm just gonna back it over here for the time being. We'll probably have an extra tractor than we actually truly need. I mean, since we switched over to a smaller mixer, since we have the stationary mixer, we just kind of haven't used the 7R a ton. Just kind of sat back over there. But we have this, so I can literally just be on the loader the entire time. Just dumping it in, just sending it with the smaller mixer, and it does the trick pretty well. So we're gonna fly down and get this one hooked up to the manure spreader, and then we'll go and have it spread on a couple fields here. See if we can get it started before I decide to end the stream here. Basically, we're also hauling out manure right now. Like, we're just a giant excess of manure currently. Uh, so basically, if like what we want to keep for spreading, we'll just dump in this pit here, and then when we're in manure spreading, course plane auto drive will work together. So it will just it'll just, as soon as it's empty, it'll come and swing around here and fill up, which is nice, because then we don't have to worry about having to fill it up constantly. Which the rate definitely changed a little bit compared to, I remember in 19 where you couldn't even get like 200 feet without being empty on it. Like, dang. So, but now it's here. So we're gonna let it roll. I'm gonna go here and look at auto drive. So make sure I got the right points for what fields I need here. Grass field 5, grass field 4. We'll go to grass field 4 first here. Let's just the way. Newer storage pit 1, manure. I'm also going to go here. I'm going to create a job for this over here. Click there. Click there. Put magic. Open. Hey. Probably needs 2. I'll just go over here and hit this horseplay icon. I'll hit power and it will pretty much take off doing itself, which is nice, like really nice. So it definitely struggles coming up the hill though. It does the trick. It's got enough horsepower to do it. Just what do you mean? Can you join, Michael? You're asking like to join the game. I yeah, I can't do that. I just got too many private things. That and I'm pretty sure this map combined with the mods would blow up 3/4 of the computers in FS, unfortunately. So we'll let this thing get to the field and we'll probably call it there. Be pretty close to an hour, so no, 56, but that's okay. Oh, now it decides to ping that I'm live. Actually, never mind. I thought it did. Oh, why it's not working. Kind of annoying. I'm sure it'll probably ping post live. Yeah, I just kind of wanted to babysit this real quick and make sure it didn't decide to do something stupid. Need to sell that bale fork now that I'm thinking about it. I don't know which one it is, but yeah, I guess I got the right one. Go. I just replaced it while it was here with the new one I did, so. So we're cranking that nitrogen value back up again. Probably come through with liquid fertilizer as well and just top it off. Try to maximize. I mean, we maxed out the yield anywho, but I also love the environmental scores going up. We're almost perfect on these two fields. Dang. It's just the pH value because we haven't put a whole lot of lime on it. Yeah, no, the yield was fairly decent. I mean, 115%, and then we dipped down to 110 in this field, but still a lot. So, not too shabby. Not in my opinion, anyway. So this dude got this field done. So we'll switch up and knock out the next one. Yeah, I used a quarter of a tank. That must have been a lot of weeds in that field. Anyway, guys, I think I'm gonna end it here. Hopefully y'all had a great time. You know, just hanging out, chatting, whatever. Um, I know it wasn't the most exciting stream ever, but I do appreciate y'all hanging out, tuning in. If you guys haven't please do hit that like and subscribe button. It means a lot. And yeah, we'll catch y'all next time. Have a good one and see y'all then.